YouTube, we are back with another video, and today we are watching Kekvin, Why I Dropped Wuthering Waves. So look, listen, I was told, I don't know how true this is, so I want to watch it and see what the deal is. Apparently this is a glaze fest, but I was told one of the reasons why bro stopped playing Wuthering Waves might have to do something with Hoyoverse, and if that's the case, well, that's pretty stinky, that's pretty ass. So let's see. I was gonna say.
So, I dropped Wuthering Waves 1 year ago today.
That's your biggest mistake, bud. The mob is coming after you. Tony Soprano and his goons are coming to ruin your life. 7 out of 10. You're cooked.
I decided I'm no longer going to cover the game.
Sorry.
I had spent about 1 month on my YouTube channel covering the game, and then it all came to an end. Until very recently. And today we're going to talk about my story, covering Wuthering Waves, why I dropped it in the first place, why I decided to come back, and why at the time I thought Genshin Impact was a better game.
You what?
Today we're going
Yo, I will be honest with you. This guy just oozes fucking confidence and like and energy. I love it. I absolutely love it. This guy's awesome.
to talk about all of it and how Wuthering Waves has completely reinvented and changed my mind on its game.
Yep.
Boys, I think this is one of the better redemption stories. Let's get straight into it. So back during the WUWA 1.0 update, I was actually a pretty big content creator for the game. I would say pretty big. It's relative. But early on into the game, I was covering it pretty normally on my channel. I was doing about 35K, 22K, 49K. I was doing pretty well on my Wuthering Waves videos. Early on, I was having a lot of fun in the game. I joined the creators server.
Dude, fighting these fuckers. I do think there's some aspects of WUWA 1.0 we won't get back. Like fighting these guys or just like having to re-level to feel some type of way, like, oh my god, I gotta beat this Echo, I gotta beat this, and you're like level 40 and this Echo's like level 70 and shit. Like, there's just some things you won't get back, and I absolutely adore those moments, you know? Yeah, the actual danger of the open world, yeah, I wish there was. I understand why gacha games don't do that, like Wuthering Waves, Genshin Impact. They don't increase the AR level, they don't increase the resin cap, or not resin cap, but like level cap, because like people would feel slighted because they've been playing for years, and then, oh, now you decide to do it. But it really does, it's like a lost art that I wish we can kind of have back. Also, Yoakum and Psychotics, like, I'm not the biggest fan of the seasonal content model in a lot of games. Like, you know, I know WoW does it, Destiny did it, and whatnot, but I wouldn't mind something like this, you know? 1.x maps, flight, click 3 Bob flies, I'm missing. Yes, dude, I'm excited to go back to 1.x flights, 1.x zones for the fight. They bank your overcap XP? Oh, do they? I didn't know that. I didn't know that they do that. What's good, Cesar? How you feeling, brother?
I was playing pretty much every day, and then it all came crashing down. The amount of issues that came out during WUWA 1.0 is, I'm sure, something that I don't need to reiterate to you all, because I'm sure we're all familiar with it. But during the 1.0 launch, I would consider it one of the most, if not the most disastrous launch in gacha gaming history. It was a very buggy launch.
Although I didn't have too many
issues that definitely need to be sorted out before they release the game. I think if they had just given it maybe 1 or 2 extra months and polished out some of those more finer details, they definitely would have had a lot better product upon launch. But nonetheless, they weren't finished out. There were problems with mobile gaming with some of the funniest screenshots I've ever seen with characters getting...
Is that a real screenshot? Oh my god, what? Bro, he's literally in the Nintendo 64. Holy shit, is this real? What the bro is in the Nintendo 64. Looks like Ethan. Yeah, it kind of does look like me a little bit.
Bugged out of the game. There was an extremely underwhelming story that felt drawn out, somewhat boring, and voice acting that just wasn't there. Or more specifically, I should say, voice direction that just wasn't there.
City established in Huanglong, located in Inner Huanglong, while Zhengzhou is in Outer Huanglong.
There's some very funny clips from early on where it sounds like Rover's supposed to be screaming, but instead of screaming, they're just like talking to Scar.
You're not going anywhere.
But nonetheless,
dude, I ain't gonna lie to you, man. I'ma just keep it a stack. I'ma just be honest with you, man. I didn't pay attention until Act 6 during the war. I paid a little bit of attention to Act 5, but Act 6 was so good that the bad voice acting wasn't even really a factor. because there was just so much fucking shit happening in that Gion War shit. Oh goddamn! Oh fuck, that shit was ass. It was bad. I feel dirty hearing that. Like that shit sounds horrible. Fuck, Corinna Bodker, please come back. Please save us. No, I'm just kidding. It was a joke. It was a prank.
Nonetheless, the 1.0 story was, I would say, a big down point of Wuthering Waves.
Okay, but actually, if you want to understand the whole scope of Falova and Sky, you're gonna have to go back to we played in 1.0. So while you were downplaying it, it's Wuthering. It was ass though. It was ass. It was ass though. It was ass. All jokes aside, yanking almost made me quit as crazy.
A lot of other complaints that I've seen online that maybe I didn't feel, but just reiterating some other complaints where it felt like a second Genshin, which I'm gonna be honest, I think they take a lot of inspiration from Genshin. But you know what? You take
Genshin came out after
the best and you make it better, which is exactly what Wuthering Waves has done since their 1.0 launch.
True.
Some more complaints include it was too grindy, which I do understand. At the time, I was playing 4 gacha games, and Wuthering Waves was, I think, my third, and then I picked up, I think Zenless came out after Wuthering. Yeah. So I was playing all 4 at a time.
Casual. He's going to be in the next 2 Who video. Hey guys, we're back with another Gacha God Takes. And you're only playing 4? And the big 4 is 3 Hoyoverse? That doesn't sit right with me. Sorry.
Which definitely took a big toll on me. And was definitely a very large reason into why I ended up dropping the game. Was because I just simply couldn't handle playing the 4 big gachas all at once. Even though I would have loved to drop Genshin at the time, I simply couldn't because I was contractually obligated to play Genshin at the time. Okay. And in fact, even a larger egg among that, which you may find a bit of an interesting tidbit, because I was contracted to play Genshin, the people who were contracting me to play the game had actually advised me to make less Wuthering Waves content. Now, I eventually broke my contract off from these people, but that's a larger egg for another day. I think we'll leave that untouched for now, but know that I did have content restrictions from a third party that did not allow me to cover Wuthering Waves as much, which was another factor that ultimately led me to drop the game.
Now, I will say this. Before I shit on Hoyoverse. Before I shit on Hoyoverse, right? I'm obviously going to shit on them. A lot of companies, you see this in professional wrestling, you see this in a lot of other professional sports and professional areas where they will do shady business practices like this. I'm not going to sit here and pretend this is a Hoyoverse only business move because that's not true. And it would be disingenuous for me to say that, right? Now, with that being said, Hoyoverse could suck a whole dick. I truly believe they are the Nintendo of the gacha space. And what I mean by that is they have the potential to deliver something good, but instead they're going to milk you for every fucking nickel and dime and lowball you, right? I was lowballed with the contract that I was offered to me, and I was told that my content has to be 50%, or I think it was 51% Genshin. After that, whatever, but it has to be majority Genshin. I was like, I'm good. They did not offer me enough money for me to sell my soul. I would have done it, though. Give me a calm, like a milli or two for like a year, I'm doing it. And so this is, I mean, listen, look, this guy has no reason to fucking lie. If you look at his channel, and you look at the stuff he's covering previously, he did a lot of HSR stuff. Clearly, he did tons of Genshin. He just said he was forced to drop Wuthering Waves for Genshin Impact. This is fucking insane. Like, this is fucking crazy. Everyone who said it was a conspiracy and it was bullshit, and you got motherfuckers like Steam Bun or some other dumb motherfucker on Twitter like saying, oh, Ethan's on a Koro contract. No, motherfucker, I'm not. And those contracts don't even work like that. It's like, what? Like, what are you fucking doing? Like, so everyone who denied this shit, you all look fucking stupid because we all knew it was happening. And there's even more shit that the public doesn't know. There's even more shit, right? You only know the surface of how Enviosity ruined everyone's fucking sponsorship deals, where they're only giving out sponsors for a couple $100 for months of ad usage. Don't even get me fucking started, bro. Like, Jesus Christ. What a fucking, like, come on, man. Come on. I think the reason why this hits harder is because of the fact that people will genuinely deny that this ever happened. And like, it's like, why are you defending a multi-billion-dollar company? Like, get Dawei's dick out your mouth. Bro, job's a job. You don't have to love it. Just do it. Your source of income, play with it, especially not to force content, post content of the game. Yeah, sure. I mean, you can absolutely do that. I don't think anyone's sitting there and denying that, right? A job is a job, whatever. But at the end of the day, Flip call out. I got nothing against Flip. I think Flip could be a little silly, but I really got nothing against the guy. I'm more talking about like these fucking weirdos on Twitter. Like this one dude added me, Glaive, and Saint and was like, so are you guys on the contract? And it's like, what? The fuck out of here, you dumb fuck.
In the
you know
1.0
what I mean?
launch.
Like,
I
come
think
on,
I
bro.
played until about maybe early Chang.
Yo! Oh, you're right. You're right. In that Flip video, he said, okay, and again, I will not be disingenuous here. I will not be disingenuous. I know I look really weird right now because of the frame that's on. Some of the contracts are not restricting in the way Kekvin's contract is restrictive. So I won't necessarily even shit on Flip for what he's saying because not all contracts are like that. However, a lot of them are. And the fact that people deny the mere existence of them, again, which is why it's a victory lap. Because you look so fucking dumb. Clearly the company looks as Wuthering Waves as fucking competition.
The game,
you know?
in the 1.0 launch. I think I played until about maybe early Changli, uploaded a video on Changli, and then I never ended up.
If you want to shit on him for thinking all contracts are the same, then yeah, obviously, go ahead. But I won't be, again, I try to be as honest as I possibly can be. But yeah, he is a little silly.
Coming back. And then there was no Wuthering Waves on my channel for the next 1 year. I ultimately decided to drop Genshin Impact and Zenless Zone Zero as well, becoming a purely Honkai Star Rail channel, which I do think was something I regret doing. I should have dropped Genshin earlier. I should have broke my contract earlier, continued to play Wuthering Waves, but it's really hard to predict the trajectory of a game, and I didn't expect Wuthering Waves to get this much better. And I think when it started to all improve was around the 2.0 update of Wuthering Waves. Okay. Now, there were good stories before the 2.0 update. I actually played the 1.3 Black Shore update. That had an amazing story, but I think the update as a whole was probably a little lackluster.
Shorekeeper's story was good for what we had at that time, but I think everything in 2.0 has absolutely eclipsed it. You know? I think everything has been eclipsed. I don't know who this is, and his contract definitely fucked his reach. Absolutely. His contract absolutely fucked his reach, and he has created... The other thing with YouTube, again, listen, the guy has 155,000 subs. Clearly, he's doing way better than me. I'll get there one day, hopefully this year. But like when you create an audience, and especially in the gacha space, a lot of these people only care about either their said gacha game or like that little circle, right? So a lot of HSR players are not going to care about Wuthering Waves. They might not even like it because of the fucking tribalism and bullshit. And yeah, it cucks you, man. It does cuck you, absolutely.
But version 2.0 is when everything changed.
1 minute subs this year,
Wuthering
God
Waves.
bless, bro. Hopefully.
There were major quality of life improvements. We're talking flying. They added flying to the game, which is super dope. Not that their movement wasn't already superior to everything else.
I dropped a video
at
about
the
this.
time, being like grappling, wall
Yep.
running. Their movement has always been superior to every other gacha game that I can think of. But on top of that, they introduced one of the best stories, being the early 2.0 Rinascita story, which was very, very compelling and one I enjoyed very much. Now, they have expanded since then. We're going to get into that. But there was also the new region of Rinascita, which is just, again, another fun region to explore, because with the introduction
of Klein, have a good night, brother.
And the already good movement techniques in the game, it just made for an even more fun experience playing and interacting with the world.
I think it's interesting how during 1.0, I mean, I said this in my video, but the exploration and traversal was so praised. But once 2.0, like 2.0 knocked it out the park in a way that like it was here before, but then 2.0 brought it like over the top to the point what was considered nearly perfection previously is now kind of like a little bit more towards the bottom of the barrel. It's very, very interesting. Also, shut the fuck up, Tillian. It's very interesting how they literally power crept their own like fucking exploration and traversal.
Not to mention the amount of...
It's a testament to how good they are at what they're doing. 7 out of 10 flying, by the way.
Pre-polls they gave out that update. I think it was a ludicrous amount. I remember I actually logged in for that update just so I can go and get one character. And then I ended up getting that character and then logging off again. Because unfortunately, 2.0 was not enough to convince me to come back. even with the rover gender switching, the immersion mode, the early boss access, new echoes and weapons,
fake
all of
bitch!
that wasn't enough to convince me to come back to the game.
Bitch!
I was still a doubter. In 2.0, I still thought, I don't think this game's going to make a comeback.
True.
I saw the new characters.
Game was dead.
I saw Carlotta.
Game was dead.
I saw Rosia. I
was
pulled
horrible.
Rosia. And in
that's your
fact,
problem.
even right now, I
was your
have
problem.
Rosia on my account, but I haven't built her yet.
No, you
I
shouldn't have
really
done
need to
that.
build this character. I really
No,
need to
you
get to
don't.
this. I will
You don't.
eventually. But all of that wasn't enough to convince me to come back. I think it was probably just a mix of I was busy with HSR at the time, and I think there might have been a big HSR patch, so I just really wasn't paying attention to what was happening in WoWa. I was kind of blind to it. I don't interact with a lot of community discussion.
I would say that's fair, because if I Google right now, if I just look at HSR 3.0 full story, I understand, because he's gonna have to do 8 hours and 28 minutes of story on top of then grinding everything else. So I wouldn't have time to communicate with any community either, because that shit takes it's like a fucking year. It's like a fucking year, brother. You know what I'm
unless
saying?
it like super
Like,
blows
holy
up on
fuck.
YouTube, I usually don't hear about it. So
True.
it wasn't like I really made a decision to not play 2.0. I just didn't really hear about it. It's only now that I'm learning about everything that they did in 2.0 and how much better it was than everything else at the time.
Also, Mr.
And looking
I get
back
it.
at it, I'm like, man, I really wish I came back during that update. It would have been really cool. But nonetheless, another 2 updates patches.
Yeah, Blad, you're right. 5.3 Genshin, 3, which I think 5.3 was the climax, I'm pretty sure. 3.0 HSR and 2.0 all happen around the same time. Yeah, I mean, it's a lot of shit to try to keep up with. Although I think he did say he dropped Genshin at that time, but still, HSR, well, I saw a fucking 3.0 one, but that's
we
a
had
different
2.1,
story.
2.2. I don't think anything too crazy happened during those updates. Same thing with 2.3. I don't think there was anything too crazy that happened during those updates. It was just good stories, new region.
You always go,
a bunch
what's
of
good,
new
brother? I appreciate
characters,
you.
Like Zani, I know, came out, and the craziest
Damn you.
character of all time, that one jellyfish lady with the tongue thing. Now that...
Gooner for life, baby. Gooner for life,
almost
baby.
convinced me to come back. But nonetheless, I didn't really hear a lot of hype around WoWa until what came with the 2.4 update, being the Cardathia release. Cardathia, I think? Cardathia? That's when
It's all
all the
good,
hype
brother.
came
You
back
got
to
it.
Wuthering Waves.
Yup.
And I started to get rings of, oh, I'm missing out. And I realized, what have I been doing? I'm in the middle of playing HSR. I vehemently hate that story. I think Honkai Star Rail is one of the worst stories in Gacha gaming. And
Let's fucking go! Let's fucking go! This coming from fucking house. Bro, it was this fucking moment. It was, guys, I had my shoulder surgery the day after the launch of HSR 3.0. The night before, I was chilling with Emily in Discord, and she was playing this. And we got to this scene, and I said, I'm done. I'm going to bed. It's over. I can't do it. I can't fucking do it. Because this shit was fucking crazy. Also, was good, Connor. What up, homie? Bro, like, Jesus. Like, what a fucking slap in the face.
And I will stand on that. I wasn't playing Genshin. I'm kind of playing ZZ, but I wasn't following up on the story. And I'm hearing all this. Oh, WoWa has such a great story. So I said, fine. And I went back to the game starting at the 1.3 update because I was still at the 1.3 story. I hadn't progressed up until then. And originally, I had wanted to go live and experience it with my viewers. But what I actually realized is that interacting to stories live, it's just not something I enjoy doing. I really want to immerse myself in the story, and I can just do that way better when I'm playing it alone. So I loaded it up on my PlayStation. I sat in my bed, and I went through the whole 1.3 story all the way up till 2.0, maybe 2.3, I think, in about 2 sittings. And holy crap, was it ever an experience. I'm now in love with Shorekeeper.
I already know who everyone's reacting to this. They instantly think of the 7 out of 10 incident the second he said that. I know it for a fact. Like, I know it for sure. I know for sure. know for
in
sure.
real life. Favorite story until the latest one. Carthea, amazing. Lupa, oh my gosh, don't even get me started on Lupa. Lupa probably also my favorite character.
Lupa's
There's too
goated.
many good characters. I swear every
goated.
Wuwa story is like one character story mixed with a main chapter story all into one. And they're expanding so much on all these characters that it literally just makes you want to pull them all. And so I did pull them all. I came back to...
Wait, did Genizad comment on the video? Did he really? Did he? He left on a 7. No, he didn't. Genizad. Someone's gonna have to find. If someone finds it, let me know. But there's no. He did. Yo, that's funny, bro. Listen, man, I'm happy, bro. He actually did good. Listen, man, he's owning it. I think that's valid. Search the name. I did already. I couldn't find it, but it's
a Carthea and
Carthea.
A Lupa, and I've never regretted it. I got Lupa's weapon too. And
her weapon's so fucking
boys,
cool.
I've never been having more fun in gacha gaming than
Whoa.
I am with this.
Okay,
honestly,
look at you.
It's not even something I even really want to cover on YouTube because I actually enjoy it so much that other than like maybe building videos and pulling videos,
Lumi, true.
I just want to experience it all myself. I'm greedy. I don't want to experience it with you guys.
Yup.
Because then I'm forced to do commentary. I have to think of funny jokes on the spot. I can't.
I give you funny jokes, your mom. I wanted to loop a weapon so bad, I missed. Dude, you just gotta swipe next time.
Just walk in, which is
swipe.
something I want to do, especially with this. But getting into more of the 2.4 update, it was such a great update for Wuthering Waves. A crap ton of free pulls. Also, oh my gosh.
Oh, he commented on the Genizad video you're saying. Oh, yeah. Yeah. I did see the Kekvin comment on this video. And we asked the Wool community, please, for the Lord, of spending money on gacha is truly one of feat never accomplished. Yes. This I did see. I thought you were saying Genizad posted on this video. Yeah, no, I did see that. Oh, yeah. Scroll down. Yeah.
That too. Which was cinema. Carthea being one of the best DPSs in the whole game, being HP scaling, arrow DPS, has like some really cool combat abilities that I haven't seen in any characters like her. Definitely has some of the best animations in gacha gaming history.
Absolutely,
I still think HSR probably takes the cake with the Finon and the dragon being super freaking.
I don't think anything beats Finon, bro. I like Heike think like there's no way you beat Finon's animation. Like Finon's animation is genuinely fucking peak. Like holy shit. Like I don't know, man. I don't know. And they have obviously an easier time because it's turn-based and stuff. But yeah, Finon's animation is so crazy. Let Wuwa cook. Bro, Finon puts you into like a shadow realm, pulls the earth down, and fucking finger pops your asshole, man. Like I don't think it gets better than that. Wait till 3.7. I don't know.
Like
their peak. They're both amazing. Like this is great too, obviously.
In gacha gaming history, I still think HSR probably takes the cake with Finon and the dragon being super freaking dope. But nonetheless, what HSR was able to do with Carthea, with Lupa, is something I've never seen before. There's never been an update that's made me want to pull a character. The second half of 2.4 has been my favorite story of all time.
That's exactly what I said.
Too. Getting to Septimont, learning about Augusta, and I can't remember the blue-haired character's name, but she was super cool too. Learning about the lore of that city, getting all this mystery, and then not getting any conclusions was so frustrating. But then the second half in 2.4, when they start slowly unraveling the mysteries one by one, and learning more about Lupa and her purpose in the story, in the past with Maya and Trailblazer, letting Lupa be the main character, and that
he really is a Hoyo shell. It's unfortunate. Freudian slip.
Final action battle with Lupa versus Maya, or technically the Thermodian, and them fighting was one of the sickest scenes I've ever seen. And then Lupa breaking out, coming to hug Carthea and Rover, had me in tears. It was so moving.
It was great. It was a great story. I loved it.
Lupa easily became one of my favorite characters based on that.
And also, I mean DPS.
That boy, Cristolfo, whatever that dude name
is.
Cristoforo,
I do not
mess with him at all.
All my homies hate him tight shit.
Nonetheless, that was
Cristoforo need to come around and check into the hood next time he pull up. We gonna fucking beat his ass. Fuck is you talking about? You know what I'm saying?
My favorite update.
Also, I appreciate you, Connor.
Gacha gaming easily. And Since
too. He's a
then,
dick.
I've been
Such a
so in
dick.
love with Wuwa.
It's awesome to see, like, okay, it's cool seeing just someone enjoying the game, right? Because, like, listen, I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm not even trying to be funny when I say this. I played the game for like 1,000+ hours, right? Also, I think the focus on my camera is being weird, but I played the game for 1,000+ hours, so you know I'm a little fatigued to it now. Yo, Isa, by the way, thank you for the follow. I appreciate you, homie. Thank you. Like I want more combat stuff and whatnot, but it's awesome seeing like a bigger CC just go in and just like, yo, like this is fucking fire. You know what I mean? You look so hot. Shit, you ain't the first person to tell me, huh?
been wanting to do recently, and
That's
that's
awesome.
been even more impacted by the 2.5 update with the introduction of Furlova, who again had a really good character quest or main story quest. I'm gonna be honest, these main quests are such character quests, but main story quests are this all. I said this before, but they're all kind of mixed as one, and they do such a good job at just building up these characters in the main story quest as a character quest, even though rest in peace for Lova. But they do such a good job of building up these characters. And again, you know I had to pull for Lova. Never got her weapon because sad, but I had to pull her. There wasn't an option. Again, another super fun character. I love her gameplay. I love her animations. I love how animated everything is in this game. I always go through this game, and whenever I'm watching it,
I'm not gonna lie to you. I have a feeling like I'm a little nervous because like 2.4, I think, well, 2.0 happened, that was great, right? Then you have the Cartethia story, that was great. And I thought the Lupa story was genuinely better. I thought the first act was good, but the second act was genuinely fucking peak cinema. And then you get to Furlova. So now we're getting another like half and half, and I think the first half will obviously be good, but the second half, some crazy shit's about to fucking go down. Like, you know, Cartethia might die or some shit, or that's actually later on. At some point, they can't keep topping themselves, and I'm just nervous for that point in time where it's like, the story was all right, but I think this shit's gonna be fire. I think it's gonna be fire, but I am nervous because they've done such a good job with the character so far and the story. It's like, how are they going to get me as emotionally connected to Augusta and you know? I don't know. I don't know, but I do know that we are going to be looking into obviously that Cardi fight, and that's going to be interesting. So we'll see what the deal is, man. Woo Stories 07 out of 10, absolutely dog shit. Never playing
story
again.
Okay, I think when's the black wall white text gonna appear? And you know the one time it appears,
oh my god, stop, I cried.
The most emotional words
bro, please
ever said, and it comes at a time when you're not expecting it, and then when it appears, you're like, oh crap. And you know exactly what she's talking about, and it has so much meaning. And it's not used as a function to like not do an animation. For example, when Age of Star does black screen white text, they do it so they don't have to animate it. For example, Saber eating a burger. They have to write that out because they can't pay to have Saber eat the burger. But at the one moment where Rua does it, it's for an emotional impact. It's for Lova's, I think, final words in the story. And I think it's all about waiting for the rover and her time waiting for the rover, which I thought was such a beautiful story.
I'll recite it. I had a dream. I thought we were together. But I awoke. And I realized we weren't together. Yeah, that shit made me cry like a bitch, bro. Like straight up. Like straight up, man. I'll never forget that moment. Never.
And I absolutely loved it. And
felt like a bitch.
I
Wrong
think
fake fan. Fuck you.
That about covers my journey with Wuthering Waves. Why I dropped it, why I came back to it, and what I absolutely love about it now.
Awesome,
I think it's one of the greatest gacha games, if not the greatest gacha game of our generation. Will there be a better one in the future? I don't know.
Yeah, Genshin Impact 2.
See. I probably glazed a little too much in this video, but nonetheless, I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, I'd really appreciate it if you could like this video.
It's a great video.
Maybe drop a subscription. But nonetheless, that's going to be all for me.
Video. Oh, I got to subscribe to him. I'm not subscribed. I'm a fake-ass motherfucker. Yeah, it was a good video, man. I'm happy he's playing the game. I'm happy he's doing what he wants to do. Obviously, fuck Hoyoverse for not allowing this guy to play Genshin. I mean, they've done this before. They did this to people in Japan. They've done it to other people in the West. It's just a shitty fucking practice. It's just a fucking shitty practice. And yeah, but good for him. Happy he's enjoying it. I'll see you boys in the next one. Mwah.